引き裂かれて静寂の舞台始まりの声はいつもまさに愛とく失意の裏側で狂い出したいんだすれ違う思惑 My sweet destiny あなた理想を晒して過去の異物のことを巡り広がる彼方へ空を這うように幾重に伸びた線香は胸に深く消えない傷を二つ時に薄れた記憶塗り替える旋律今の暗い瞳に灯した命
Alright, hey everybody, it's Tessica. It's been quite some time since I've been on. I'll adjust the audios depending on what you guys think. I had a huge issue with the audio for a long time. I had finally set up everything about 6 months ago, ready to record. Because again, I am on a MacBook Pro. And I was ready to record on this thing called AnyScreen Recording Pro. And it worked. I tested it and I was ready to go, and then I went back to school, and then Mac updated to Yosemite. Like I said, I love my Macs. They're great for work, they're great for school. The games they do play, they're awesome. But this update was really, really crappy. You'll probably hear lots of complaints about Yosemite and a lot of the things that don't work now because of it. And they either need to patch it or they need to update again and get rid of Yosemite. I don't really know what they need to do, but they need to do something. I sadly did not save my stuff on Time Machine to go back to Mavericks, or even, as I would have preferred, to go back one more to 10.8 when even my emulators worked, because now those don't even work. And now those stopped working with Mavericks. But anyway, I'm here to start the series for Sunrider. It's a free beta on Steam. It's available on all platforms, and it's actually kind of funny how I got here. I own a game and have played a game called Analog: A Hate Story. It's been quite some time since I've even played that game, so I'm actually going to go through that one and the new one my friend bought me, Hate Plus. I'm going to go through that as well. But this one was in the recommended for those games as another game that you could get, and I'm really excited. I already went through the pilot at the beginning, and I absolutely fell in love with it. I'm like, I gotta start recording this. So even though I'm really busy with 2 majors and 2 jobs and everything, I know I'm still trying to find some time to start doing this again. So it may not be as consistent as I will be in the summer and everything, but I thought maybe we could do this and get started. As I said, if the audios aren't quite right, if the thing's louder than I am, I'm apologizing now, because again, I got to get this new system up. I'm using Soundflower for now. Hopefully I can get a real computer, and yes, I will be getting a PC tower at some point, but for now I'm running on a Mac, running on a laptop, with a really loud mouse, and just a nice headset that I finally got. It's about $100. It's one of the Razer Krakens. So hopefully the audio sounds better than they used to and everything, but let's go ahead and get started. Like I said, I fell in love with this game, and I'm really hoping you guys do too. And like I said, it's free. And I absolutely love the amount of how well you can customize the difficulty of the game. I was going a visual novel just so I could get the story of it, but casual is also not too bad, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the casual as well, and just do this. I actually forgot to save my own visual novel mode, so that's fine. We're just gonna start new and start fresh. This story takes place as we live today in a universe reminiscent but vastly different from our own. Humanity has spread to the 4 corners of the galaxy. Subjecting to life, we have become the dominant species throughout the stars. Yet we are far from secure. War brews from the northern quadrant of the galaxy. Pact, the People's Alliance, has toppled the once mighty new empire. Led by a mysterious individual known as, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that, Pact seeks to subject the galaxy under its new world order. I cannot talk today. Distant from the brewing clouds of war, the neutral world of Kara? Don't know. Seems safe with the approaching Pact war machine. It is on this quiet world where our journey begins. Oh, that's going to move too fast for me. I'm only going to read for that first part, and you guys can go ahead and read. If you guys want me to read, you can let me know. I can't promise I'll do very well, but if you end up deciding you want me to read out loud, I can. Oh, that's a... Oh yeah, I remember. I just played this last night, but I was so tired. Yeah, I forgot how much dialogue's in here. Oh, I'm just gonna do this for now. So we're Kato. I already know this, but I'm more than welcome to just share this, obviously. I feel like I should be reading this, but don't tell me you don't know. Reinar surrendered to Pact just this morning. Already another neutral world has been taken by Pact. Not only that, but Pact's taken Minerva, Borna, and Gerald in the past 3 months. One neutral planet after another. What do you think that means? Encirclement. We're next. Exactly. So that's why... Oh, so apparently the other planets are around ours. So that's why High Command's not taking any risks. If any hostiles enter our gravity well, we're open fire first and ask questions later. So that is Orange Alert. Lovely. First, a tour of the ship. Oh, good. As you've noticed, this is Sunrider's hangar. We can store up to 12 riders here. I'm guessing riders must be other ships. Oh, they aren't there. We won't be receiving them until Wednesday. Once they're here, though, you'll be able to access them and order equipment changes here. This is an interactive map of Sunrider. You can use it to navigate around the ship. We're going to head up to the bridge. It's above us on deck 1. Try using the map to get blah blah blah. I will admit, I really like this little art. I just think it's so adorable, and then the little anger. It's cute. This is Sunrider's main bridge. This is where you'll be commanding the ship. That's a pretty fancy star map in the middle. You can use that star map to plot our course and warp to other systems. I'll also usually be here if you ever need me. I do like this art a lot. I'm kind of iffy on the character art right now. Only because I could tell by the opening, as probably you could. It almost seems like they're planning on making it more animated, but I have to say the concept art, if this is just concept art, is really good. This is engineering. The ship's main reactor is located here, and we can also use the lab to research and construct new equipment. Unfortunately, the research lab is not yet open. That's also going to be available on Wednesday? Correct. And I'm going to assume deck 1. This is the ship's mess hall. We can come down here and eat and relax after work. Sounds good to me. Finally, these are your personal quarters. I would be very happy in a room like that. Looks like I've moved up in life. Wow, it's almost like a loft in Sarah City. Don't mess up your room too much, Captain. I've already got some ideas of how to redecorate it. You can come here to access your personal logs and other material. Furthermore, if a member of the crew needs your help with something, they'll be awaiting outside of your door. You can use your map to walk around the ship. You're encouraged to interact with your crewmates as often as whenever possible. Alright, a happy ship makes for a strong ship. And that concludes our tour. Like I said, I'll be on the bridge most of the time, so you can come to me if you need help. What's next? I'm afraid you'll have to cut off formalities short, Captain. Like I said, Command wants us out of dock as soon as possible. We are scheduled for our first live engine test. We'll be sailing port shortly and making the one loop around the moon. Fine with me. Let's return to the bridge and see what Sunrider is capable of. All hands, this is your captain speaking. Man your stations, activate the main reactor, and light the engines. Momentarily, we'll begin a live test of our engines by sailing port and making one round of the moon. We are to enter orange alert as soon as we are clear port. Raise shields and scan for any possible hostiles. I know this is just a test, but keep your guard up. I want everyone to be on their feet in case you run into any problems. Main reactor is coming awake, Captain. Power is increasing. Wake Our Lady up, Ava. We're going out of here. Aye, sir. Engineering reports reactors are working within parameters. Power is increasing to the engines. Blast off in 3, 2... Oh, of course. Engineering reports the reactor core is still stable. No explosions reported in deck 0 or 2. Captain, the only place the blast could come from is outside. Outside? As in contact. Packed warp signatures detected. Missile boats. They jumped in right on our noses. Red alert. Cancel the engine test. Oh, jeez. Scared me. Aye, Captain. All hands on battle stations. This is not a drill. It's turning out to be one hell of a maiden flight. Ava, what is our weapon status? Limited. Oh, good. Vanguard cannon is still offline. We have flake turrets, saviors, and a few shots of hell darts. Captain, you're not seriously thinking of taking Sunrider to battle, are you? We haven't even completed any of our engine tests, much less any mutacious techs. No time like the present. Couldn't agree. Power the engines. Warning, we have inbound one enemy. Simultaneously, as the frigate launched a swarm of missiles at the Sunrider. Her engines roared to life, launching the ship forward. The missiles stuck to the dry dock's ports exactly as the Sunrider flew out of the resulting fireball. Behind her, the dry dock collapsed into chaos, steel, and fire. Sunrider is joining the fight. Fire weapons, take those bastards out. Okay, I do know how to use this. Because I can zoom in and out. course, I can't drag it right now. Luckily, I do know this, thanks to my quick overview of it. So I can just move like that, and then I click on it.
We will engage the enemy face to face.
And then you can, yeah, check how much damage it's actually going to do. Oh, I need 70 to do that. I'm actually gonna do that. And I'll use one missile.
All missiles free. We have struck the enemy.
I love the art, honestly. Like I said, it will be interesting if they change it. I also really like the music. The soundtracks are really cool. At least we have a lot more HP than they do. Ooh. That's 80%. Let's get one move closer. Oh, that's the best we got.
We have struck the enemy.
Still not bad.
The Sunrider awaits orders.
Well, might as well get a little closer.
Engage the enemy face to face. Trinity's locked.
And there we go.
Struck the enemy.
Our forces are pushing the remaining packed units back. The packed frigates are no longer a threat. Join the rest of our fleet. Let's pitch in with the mop-up operation. Aye, Captain. 2 missile frigs down. And hardly a scratch. Not bad for our first command, huh, Ava? Humph. Charge up Trinities again. Let's give the rest of the missile frigs a parting gift before they warp out of Sarah. Aye, Captain. Charging Trinities. They must have been trying to warp a missile frags and take out our ships before we could respond. Given how small the attacking force was, though, I'd say the entire operation was... more missile frag? I highly doubt it. No. It's unlike anything I've ever seen before. Yeah, it's huge. Sweet mother of God. What is that thing, Ava? I don't remember Pact having anything that colossal. Just getting intel from Head HQ. It's the Pact Super Dreadnought Class Warship Legion. That's a mouthful. Over 3 kilometers in length. I am America. I'm sorry, I'm going to look up how big that is. Armed with enough guns to take down a fleet 3 times our size by itself. That thing, can't say the name, personal flagship. Oh, general retreat. All units fall back. The Prime Minister's office has been advised to issue an immediate unconditional surrender. Ah, he's just like over already. Warning of detecting a massive power surge coming from it. Brace for impact. Ooh. I could definitely see how that's going to possibly be 3D. What disgusting firepower. Battleships Galleon and the Human Maiden have been sunk. The Fearless has sustained severe damage. Hull breaches report in section 34A. Our port trinities are no longer operative. Break away. Our ship doesn't stand a chance against that. The enemy warship is pounding weapons again. Well, that's a much different weapon. Oh, shit. The warship nuke Sirius City with that last shot. I'm still trying to figure out the scope of the damage, but unbelievable. To use a weapon of that magnitude on a civilian target. More than 1 million civilians have been lost. All contact has been lost with our civilian and military leadership. The rest of the Sirius Space Force is scattering. We're getting overwhelmed if we don't get out of here. Yeah. The Sunrider began to pound as more enemies arrived. Shields wiped sweat off of his brows and saw that his hand was soaked. The pounding wasn't coming from the enemy, it was coming from his own heart. Fall back. Fall back and warp to the safest harbor. Navigator, punch in the fallback coordinates into the computer. Spool the warp drive and prepare to jump. Shields took one final look at his burning home world. This wasn't the end. He was going back, no matter the cost. Warp in 3, 2, warp. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and save there. Back to the main menu. Alright, guys. That is the pilot for Surrender. And if you want me to keep doing this series, just go ahead and leave a like. I'm not doing it to get likes or anything. I don't ever plan on being huge. I just like to do this. Hopefully bring some new games to the viewers, and I just want to know if you actually want to see this series or not. And then you can leave comments and let me know if the audios need change or anything like that. Just hope you enjoy, and hope to continue this series.